Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I'm going to make a short comparison video for this GA700 and GA800 model. First of all, as you guys could already see, both of this model is analog digital, and if you compare the retail price for both of this model, especially the generate release ones, they are almost the same. So what's difference in this thing? Why should you get this, or why should you get this? Both of them is made for sports, which is have a quick access to stopwatch, which is down here. Right away, there it is. Stop. Although the sounds is totally different, as you guys could hear this now. If I press this one, it go back to home time. Both of these will go back to home time, and that's about it. Alright, that's for the function and the main purpose. Both of this is 200 meter water resistance, and both of this shock resistance, and both of this model come with the plastic buckle, that is, especially for this Big Bang Black model. For the generate release, the GA800 will come with steel buckle, the GA700 will still come in a plastic buckle. The band keeper for both generate will come in plastic as well. Right, that is for the similarities, and for the other things that both of these have mineral glass and known as solar G-Shock or non-atomic. Both of these also have 5 buttons to operate all the complication. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe that's about it. As far as the watch band goes, here it is. This one is way slimmer, this one is wider, and it fits to the casing, of course, because this one is bigger in size compared to this GA800. You guys can see right away from now. GA700 is obviously bigger. This guy have way more things to show because they have 3 digital display and 1 analog hands over there, so everything needs to fit into a tiny space. So Cass, you need to make this watch buried way deep in there to make sure everything's could be shown without making it too cluttered. For a GA800, they don't have much to show, just standard hands and digital display down here, so that's why the 3D index on here not as deep as this one. Although, as you guys can see now, having this 3D GA700 series has way better or more rugged appearance compared to GA800. A GA800 looks very basic. It looks like the standard, the vintage AW560 models, which I don't really like. But the functions on this guy had been improved dramatically compared to the GA700, such as for the LED lighting for both of this model have similar buttons though, I believe. Even the size are all the same. Although the size buttons is different, on GA700 is smaller, still plastic material. On GA800 they are all same size as the one in the middle, I believe. There it is. Alright, for the light button, if I press it once, you can see now GA800 have dual LED lighting, which is way more convenient. You are able to see the digital and also the analog hand display as well, and the lighting, I believe, is very bright. And this model also have a lume hours and minutes hands out there. For a GA700, you only have an LED light, which is down there, and that's about it that you're gonna get on this piece. And this is not as bright actually. You are able to tell the hours and minutes, and that's about it. The hands don't have any lume at all, and for the digital display, none of them will light on. And talking about the LED light, a GA800 have an auto light features, which let me demonstrate right now. Tilt the watch and will light on. For a GA700, this guy don't have an auto light at all. I don't know why, but this guy don't have it. Okay, talking about looking at the watch face, just in case you find yourself or finding the hours and minutes hand for both this model is blocking your view, you could perform the hand retraction function for the GA700. I believe they are just similar. Press the light and mode button. On GA800, press the light and mode button as well, and the arrow's hand will move out of the way. And there it is. Both of this model will display date and time at home time. You could toggle those, of course, with this just button on GA800, with this reset button on GA700 to switch to a digital time display instead. So this part is very similar. Now let's have a look at the different part, which is the first mode. When you enter or press this mode button over here, GA700 will go to countdown timer first. GA800 will go to stopwatch first. Alright, let's proceed to the next mode. We're gonna have a look at world time on GA700 Next mode for GA will be recall. So this is where you could recall all those recorded stopwatch data that you seen just now. Right, next mode, we're gonna go to countdown timer. In this GA800, you have a 100 minutes countdown timer, and you could set it up the precision all the way to the very seconds. On a GA700, you cannot do so. You could only set the minutes and not the seconds. On a GA700, as you can see now, we have a world time with a lot of city code and the specific or corresponding time stamp. On a GA800, you don't have those. You only have dual time. Press mode. We're gonna go to alarm now. Alright, both of this model have 5 alarm, but the GA700 has snooze alarm and the GA800 don't have snooze alarm, but both of these have signal as, which is pretty fine, so you can turn both on. Next mode, now we are at stopwatch for the GA700. For GA800, we are now going to dual time, which I already talked before. For a GA700, the stopwatch, you guys can see now, we also have target time built in here, which is interesting for sports. For a GA800, you don't have any target time complications at all, just standard stopwatch with lap time, but you could record those stopwatch data. On this page, you cannot record anything, but you have a target time, so there's a difference as well. So depending on which functions that you will be using the most in your daily life, so that will be your main point before you make your purchase. Think about it first. I believe that's about it on the function. And as you guys can see now, the hours and the minutes hand for both of this model is very visible. The GA800 have a steel hands, of course, and since it is made out of steel, it is very glossy. You can still view it even from a distance. On the GA700, I'm not sure if this hours and minutes hand is steel or what, but it looks like plastic and it's very thick, which is fine to me. I mean, this hands fits very nice with the watch face. Everything looking very thick and rugged and tough. On this face, it looks more simple, way more classic type of design. But if you're rugged or tough appearance that you're looking for, get a GA700. But if you're looking for functions, more practicality in your daily life, or watch that you could rely on, get a GA800. And before I conclude this video, let me compare the size again to give you guys a better perspective on how both of these model looks like. This one out, GA800 obviously smaller than GA700, and let me put this over here. This one out, bury everything. Look at it from this angle. You know what, let me put the GA800 on top, GA800 over there on this side. Look at that. The GA700, as you guys are viewing from this side right now, you have this textured button, which is easy to use, and you're not gonna sleep at all compared to when using this. Just out from this angle as well, and this angle, and that's about it, guys. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and entertaining as well for future reference. Leave a like if it does helping you, and also subscribe, and also watch the unboxing and review video for both of this model to have a look in depth for each of them. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and sit here thinking of you. Maybe I'm painting blue.